a compelling season of action. It all comes down to this. Two survivors to battle for the MAC championship trophy. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. So Buffalo's offense will have the football first here. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Ball handed to the running back. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Commodores with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. They'll test the right side here. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Commodores are looking to keep this drive going.
Let's go.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 right on.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
With the catch, it's Henderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McMillan. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the 1st down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. The fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. But only after picking up a 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. They begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 9.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Try to catch the defense with the draw, and the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it, it's Alexander. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the 1st period. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that pass ball's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Keeps it on the draw. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulls' offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He's running out of time here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush gets home. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll give it to the running back. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
17 on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
The Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's McMillan. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw. The catch is made. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Takes a deep shot on the move. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and...
Just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Takes the handoff. It's Newberry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
To the marker. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And the Commodores will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one will be fair caught. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A short completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback still with the football. Jukes to get free. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called middle guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in before the ball can get thrown downfield. How about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
The ball is loose. Ball's on himself to avoid disaster.
Well, just like what...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The punt team making their way on the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Henderson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.
Ready?
Important second down play coming up.
Come on, set.
Scanning the field. It's Pavia. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Commodores. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
It's caught on the crossing pattern. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down, he's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this, but they just couldn't come up with the execution.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff in a single back formation. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
2nd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Working clock with the ground game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Simmons. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. Any hopes of the conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? That's reeled in. It's Henderson. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Pulls it in. It's Birch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Birch. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The offense going with the hurry up.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulls.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
So the touchdown is huge, but now the crucial 2-point conversion. You get it to a 1-score game. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well-executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, but time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Grinding away on the ground. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.